Hello, it is the Mike Man. Today is June 19, 2021. The third episode of the Toy Box Chronicles. This little bin here, very old. I think it predates my birth. Some family member had it, and then I took it in the early 90s. Right here. Going to start off with some M.A.S.K figures. Initially I thought that these could have been from yard sales or perhaps flea markets. Now that I see this piece of cardboard here, I'm thinking that some of them could be childhood. This one I cut out when I bought this, or when it was given to me. This was part of the packaging. I'm quite sure this cardboard's from my childhood, so it's a mystery whether these were picked up in the 1990s or whether these were from when I was a child back in the 1980s. I did have the claw, so I'll see if that claw is in here. That will be the deciding factor. In any event, this is definitely a yard sale purchase here. Dragun die-cast version. My brother had the large one, the 22-inch one. Ram Man axe. I'm not sure if this was childhood or if it was discovered. You know, you could still get these parts at flea markets and yard sales. Masters of the Universe, that toy line was not that big of a deal. Yeah, this was at a yard sale. One of the G.I. Joe characters. His legs are around here somewhere. There we go. Common problem that an O-ring will fix. Broken IG-88. I wonder if this was a childhood one that just sort of fell apart. Where's the rest of it? Yeah, these were easy to get in the 1990s at yard sales. A piece of a Millenium Falcon. The railing for the ramp. There we go. Some more muscles. You know, they created multicolor ones after a while. Yeah, some multicolor muscles there. I'll get some of these out of the way. This, I suppose, is another, well, I don't know, gumball machine maybe? Let's see. China. Yeah, this may have been a gumball machine, vending machine. Toy. IG-88's leg, so I'm assuming the rest of them is in here somewhere. Just have to get the muscles out of the way. There's a back scratcher. You may remember that from a previous Toy Box video, another one. Some lips. Tang lips. Tang or Twizzlers. 1989 General Foods. Applause. If you can read that, maybe. Here we go. Some more muscles. Another color one there. Here we go. Here's some other colors. Green, orange, red. There you go, some multicolored muscles there. One of the female G.I. Joes. This is a Voltron character. In addition to the lions, you know, they had the figures. They created the figures for the toy line. Is this M.A.S.K? There were a number of toy lines back then with small size figures. I suppose that's M.A.S.K. There's the Kool guy lifting weights. And still in the package, the baggie. Promotional. Some more muscles. Tugboat. Applause. Made in China. Computer guy muscle right there. There we go, it's a neat one. Neat muscle figure. You can put that in with some Godzilla PVCs. You can display it with that. Here's some more. Frog pencil topper. Oh, this is a Gumby character. And speaking of, there are a lot of Gumbys here. I believe what happened with this, I have so many because in the 1990s there was the re-release of the Gumbys, and I think Gumby came with everyone. I could be mistaken about that. Man, piece of, what is that, styrofoam? Yeah, look at all these Gumbys. So that must have been because Gumby was with a bunch of characters, and if you wanted to get all the characters, you were stuck with the Gumbys. It's kind of like Batman. You know what I mean? The Imagine-X Batman. A couple more muscles here. A lot of muscles here. Man, I could call it M.U.S.C.L.E Chronicles instead of Toy Box Chronicles. Oh, wow. This is Destroyer. Super GoBot. Wow, never know what you'll find in these boxes, man, after not looking at them for years. There's a weapon, I'm assuming G.I. Joe. Some little dude, little muscle guy. Now the search for IG-88's parts continue. There's another IG-88 piece right there. Street Shark. This might have been the top of a candy container. I could be mistaken about that. I think so. So this would have been 1990s, mid-1990s, I suppose. Fisher-Price character there, 70s. Space character. Made in Hong Kong. Oh, 1981. All right. 1981 Fisher-Price instead of the 70s. Another frog pencil topper. Superman, 1990s Superman. McDonald's. Wait, is it McDonald's? Burger King. Burger King, 1997. Flying, right? See that? You press the button and he does that. Truckload of muscle figures. All different colors there. I've not seen the claw yet, so I'm thinking these were purchased at yard sales. Here's the piece of, I think that's the girl's crotch. Girl's crotch with other characters' crotch. You know, they broke. That's what happened back then. Here we go, Lion King. Wind-up toy, let's see, Burger King. Yeah, 1990s. Some doll. Some type of change the fashion doll. Play School. Yeah, who knows where that came from. Weapon. I'm not sure if this is G.I. Joe. This does not look like the style. G.I. Joe had. Here's an E.T. PVC. These were all over the place through the years. You could easily get these. Let's see. 1989, Warner Brothers. I'm assuming this is Police Academy instead of Ghostbusters. One or the other. Police Academy or Ghostbusters. I think this is Police Academy. There we go. A Transformers weapon. More than meets the eye. Another gun there. This looks like a piece to a Batman figure. Maybe Bruce Wayne or somebody. 1990s. Yeah, very little representation of any decade except for 90s, other than the muscle figures, really. Mainly muscles, and then all the other stuff. There's not much other than 90s in here. There we go, another little guy. This, I think, is a Dino Rider. Maybe that other guy was, too. If you remember, M.A.S.K. and Dino Riders were in the 1980s. There was another toy line, too, where some of the characters had strings. Did you ever see them? You kind of have them flying. They had the strings in the backpacks. Got another crotch. That must be to that other G.I. Joe. Yeah, that was a Gumby character. That was a carded piece. And I think those two, the Ducks Hunt the Duck, those two I think came with an elephant. So it's weird. I had them on top of my brother's speakers in the attic. So who knows, maybe they fell. Or maybe I just had doubles. I'm not sure. More muscles. This one's cool to display with other toy lines. A helmet for G.I. Joe, along with some dust here. It's dusty after 25 or 30 years, you know. Alright, yeah. Another limb, another arm for IG-88. I think I'm just missing another leg. Here it is. There we go, IG-88. Now, just the weapons need to be discovered. There we go, there's the claw. That makes me think these are my childhood muscles. I'll have to look in another area and see if I still have any more. Because this was the one, this was the prize. Back then, even today, the kids back then wanted this, and this commands a premium today on the collector market. Another frog, pencil topper. Not sure if this is just a dart or if it's a piece of another. Yeah, look at that. This was the type of stuff, even though it's broken, this is more the Advent wreath type stuff, or maybe it's too scary for an Advent wreath, maybe. I guess a Halloween prize instead. You know, you wear it, pendant there, skull pendant. More muscles, tons of muscles. These arms are for an Aurora 1970s cave girl, I think. Maybe caveman, I'm thinking cave girl. This was my brother's in the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s. There we go, finally the muscles. This goes to, I think, Bluestreak. I don't think it goes to Prowl. Bluestreak, Transformer. Dagger. There. A shoe. Where'd this... Man, who does this go to? This might be old. That might be a 70s doll. I'll have to look into that. That might be a good one. Maybe that was my mom's. Yeah. Some weapons, I'm assuming. Different toy lines. Yeah, more weapons. This is a... How did this get in here? This looks like it's steel. This must have dropped because I was getting involved with these. This for a Victrola and a Gramophone. This is a steel needle. So this must have fallen. I did have some phonograph and 78 and cylinder type material above these bins, so this had to have just fallen over into there. So yeah, it's kind of like 1990s meets 2014. That's 2014 and 15. As you know from looking at previous videos, I was heavily involved with those wind-up machines. Finally, this weapon here from a toy line does not look like G.I. Joe, although it could be. I'll have to do some research. Michael, the researcher, is going to have to research. And that is it. The bin, the box is empty. I will have another episode soon, one more with this type of container. I thank all of you for watching. Goodbye.